That will be the mode. However, it is not always the case that there is a single mode or isang number yung favorite ng mga respondents natin. Pwede tayong magkaroon ng dalawa or tatlong modes or pwedeng walang mode. So if in a data there's only one mode, we call that as a unimodal. That data is unimodal. Ibig sabihin, isang number lang yung favorite ng mga karamihan ng mga respondents natin. We can also have two modes. We call that as a bimodal. If ganito yung distribution or if kapag nagkaroon ka ng isang bimodal na data, hindi mo na pwedeng gamitin si parametric test. Okay. Kasi hindi na normal yung distribution natin. Do you still remember yung bimodal na data nung nakaraan, di ba? Parang ganyan. Para siyang dalawang, kung ano man yan. So, hindi na siya normally distributed. So, parang meron kang hati sa gitna. So, hindi ka na pwedeng gumamit dito ng parametric test. So, non-parametric test ka na. Hindi siya ganun kalakas. Okay? So, we can also have 3 modes or 4 modes. We call those as multimodal. And if there is no mode, ibig sabihin lahat ng data natin ay magkakaiba-iba. Bawat respondent iba yung sagot. Do not say that the mode is 0. Okay? Kasi we might be confused or we might confuse 0 to be a mode. Hindi. Okay? We say that there is no mode or there is none. Okay? Do not say that the mode, wag mong sabihin na kapag kunwari, walang mode. Kunwari, ang data natin is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here in this data, we observe, di ba, that wala namang frequently occurring na number. So do not say that the mode is 0. Kasi una, wala namang 0 dito sa sagot natin or dun sa data na nakuha natin. So hindi pwedeng ilagay na 0 yung mode natin. Do not confuse 0 with none dito sa mode. Okay? So instead of saying na 0, kapag ganda yung data natin, we say that there is no mode or none. Simply none. So, ibig sabihin, no need to compute for the mode for this one. Okay? So, what type of data, anong klase ng distribution kapag ganito yung data natin? Anong klase ng distribution siya? If you still remember, di ba, meron tayong iba't ibang klase ng distribution. Meron tayong bell shape, uniform shape, skewed, dalawa, and a bimodal. So, kapag ganun yung klase ng data natin, na iba-iba yung number, ganito, most likely, ang magiging klase ng distribution natin is a uniform distribution. Kasi, if we try to make a histogram for this one, for example, so, kinuha natin yung frequencies nila. Ito yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Diba? So, bawat data, isa lang yung, or if this is our F, bawat data, isa lang yung sumagot sa kanila. And we try to make a histogram for that one. So, may isang, may isang 1, isang 2, isang 3, isang 4, isang 5, 6, 7, 8. So, uniform, pare-pareho ng haba or taas yung mga bars natin. So, this is a uniform distribution. Okay. Kapag ganyan yung data natin na wala siyang mode. So, hindi rin magandang gamitin si parametric test dito. Okay. Kasi uniform yung data natin. Kailangan, di ba, gaya ng sinasabi ko pa ulit-ulit, dapat sa isang parametric test, normally distributed or ganito yung itsura ng distribution dapat natin. Okay. So, oops, nabigay na, Sige na, very basic naman. So, for these examples, here, since 3 is the frequently occurring number, that's why we have the mode as 3. Ganun din dito, 2 is the frequently recurring number, so ang mode niya dito ay 2. And in this case, meron tayong dalawa na pinakamadaming nauulit na number, 5 and 7. So, these are both modes, 5 and 7. And then we also have, lastly here, walang nauulit na number, so there is no mode. So that is how we get the mode for an ungrouped data. Okay? Question on the mode for an ungrouped data. Ungrouped. Very basic, di ba? So lastly, we have the mode for a grouped data. Gaya ni median, kailangan din nating kunin yung modal class for this one. What is the modal class? Ito yung class na may pinakamaraming frequency. Class with the highest number of frequency. So this is the class with the highest, most number of frequencies. With the most frequency. CCS dot. Di ba? Okay. Oops. Yan. So let's have an example again. Ito. First question, before we get the mode, we identify first what class is the modal class. So what is the modal class for this one? Ano yung modal class natin? Anyone? Paano nga ulit kukunin yung modal class? Kung sinong class yung may pinakamalaking frequency. So, sino sa kanila yung may pinakamalaking frequency? Anyone? 75 to 79 daw, sabi nila. Carlos, sa Pungay, Castillo, and Reyes, and First Dennis. So, they are all correct. Since siya ulit, so siya yung modal class natin. Yan. Kasi, siya yung may pinakamalaking frequency. 12. So, sa kanya natin i-base yung values nung mga numbers natin dito. Okay, again, we need to get the lower boundary of the modal class. So, if this is our modal class, so the lower boundary, lower class boundary na lang kunin natin, no, is ito 64.5, ito ay 69.5. Nagsusubtract lang tayo ng 0.5 dun sa lower limits. We have 74.5, 8, 79.5, and etc. Ito lang naman yung gusto natin, kaya wag na natin tapusin, no? So, let's now compute for the mode. So, sabi, the mode is equal to the lower boundary of the modal class plus FMO. Oops, sorry. Saan tayo? FMO minus F1 over 2 FMO minus F1 minus F2 times C. Tama ba? Yan. So, the lower boundary of the modal class is 74.5. This one. Okay? So, just substitute the values. Plus, what is the frequency of our modal class? $12. Okay, sabi ni Daves. Daves. And the rest. They're all said 12. Minus F1. What's our F1? F1 is the frequency preceding the modal class, yung before the modal class. Before. If this is our modal class, ano yung F1? Yung nasa taas niya, yung nasa itaas niya yung F1. Yung nasa ilalim niya yung F2. So, 7. Yeah. So, this is 7 over 2 times 12 minus 7 minus 8. Okay, times C. Okay. What's our C again? 5. Kanina, di ba, nag-5 yung C natin. So, we subtract to get 5. Yeah. And then, get the mode, please. Hindi ko na siya compute, ha? Kayo mag-compute. Magtatawag ako. Can you get the mode? Sino kaya? Clarine, Mark, Jerry, and Clarine. Get the mode, please. What's the mode? So, isa-isayin natin. Nakuha ko din nag-compute. 12 minus 7 is 5. Saan tayo? 5 over 24 minus 15 times 5. 74.5 plus 5. Or pwede natin i-multiply na to. Kasi MDAS. 25 over 24 minus 15. 9. Para mabilis. We have 74.5 plus 25 over 9 is 2.7778. Then, add. So, Mr. Clarine, verify kung tama yung computation ko. Okay, so it is 74.5 plus 2.7778. So my answer is 77.28. Did you get the same, Mr. Clarine? So sabi ni Fong Gaben, 77.28 daw. Sabi ni PPCRB, 77.28 daw. How about ni si Clarine?
Hello, sir. Yes po, sir.
Yeah, correct. Tama ba yung yung procedure ko? Paano ko nakuha?
Yes po.
Okay.
Yung mode po natin is 74.5 since it is the highest number of LCD.
What do you mean? Okay. So, tinutukoy mo yung 74.5.
Opo. Kasi po yung may highest na frequency. Kaya that is our mode.
Lower class boundary. Siya lower class boundary pa lang yan. Ang mode natin is ito, 77.28. When we apply the formula. Okay, do we have questions on the mode? So, when do we use the mean, the median, or the mode? Yeah. So, we have here